What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be playing Mortar Evolution and Expo. We're playing both buildings and we're going to be playing 2.6 cycle with Evolve Snowball so that if they play anything, I can use the Evolve Snowball to suck everything into one spot to let the Expo or the Mortar lock onto the tower. And then we've pretty much got cycle cards. So that's what we're going to be playing today. It's actually... Okay, this is actually quite good because it's helping me cycle my Evo Mortar. But the thing is, even if I get Evo Expo, right? Evo Expo and Evo Mortar, I won't be able to play... Well, I could play both, but I won't be able to play Evo Snowball. So I quite like this because Expo is quite a threat how it is right now. And then Evo Mortar obviously makes it a really big threat. And then I can also still play Evo Snowball. Alright, little bro's flexing his OG emote. Let me just show him that some of us have that emote too. Squeaker. There we go. So that's the plan. We want to play Mortars, we want to play Expos, and we want to try and make it lock onto the tower. So I might actually go for my first... Alright, this is kind of good timing, but also a little scary, because we needed that for defense. Alright, let's go like this. And I'm just going to let that go. Overcommitting with a snowball would be too much. And then let's go for like a Dark Goblin. Let's go for a Berserky. And then let's go for a Dark Goblin like here. Okay, we're going to have to go for a Mortar on offense. Hopefully that pulls it back. Nice. And then I might just leave that. See, that's going to get a lot of damage. Getting our Evo Mortar that early is crazy. And the Goblin gets 2 stabs in the tower. Ant Dog is not ready. And yeah, I was just thinking about... I was grinding the 20-win challenge on stream. I streamed it for about 16 hours this week. So I spent a lot of time in my apartment. Like, I would generally just wake up, make my video, eat, and then stream for the rest of the day till I pretty much go to sleep. And... man, I thought, like, playing Clash all day was the answer to all my problems, but goddamn, that is not the way to not to do it. Hang on, hold that thought, because we've got, like, 10,000 units here, and he's got vines. Okay, we're going to be cooked if we don't do this. So we're going to have to go for Evo Snowball. He's spamming my ass right now. Let's go for bats, because there's still a lot of HP on that thing, and it should counter it. Hopefully no hits. Alright, that's clutch. That was actually extremely clutch having Evo Snowball for defense there. And he does get 2 hits, but he used his Evo Mega Knight. So I'm going to go like Dark Goblin in the back, and I'm going to go for an Expo. He might go Mega Knight, but I'll go for a Berserky and try and counter this at the bridge. Okay, he's going to go for that. He's got Vines as well. Vines, Mega Knight. This is going to be a tricky one to win, I'm not going to lie. Let's go for a defensive Mortar. Let's go for this off to the side and go for an East Spirit. I don't want the Valkyrie to... Ooh, that was close. Alright. We should have activated King there, but we are bad at the game. And I'm going to go for an Expo on offense just because he did that. I feel like he played a lot of Elixir, so let's go for... Wow, his cycle is pretty quick. Alright, let's just let the Expo kind of do its thing over there. And then, let's see, is he going to play Archers? He's going to go with that. Okay, let's go for an East Spirit. The Vines is really annoying, but the Expo is helping out on defense at least. And I still... Ooh, okay, that's good that that went for that. So I wonder if he's going to go Hog now. I think... Okay. I'm going to actually go for a defensive Expo like this. I can play my Mortar there if I need to, because this is the Evo Mega Knight push. So let's lock in right now. Let's go for Bats. Let's go for Dark Goblin over to the side. This is definitely going to be a weird defense. I'm just worried about his Hog Rider. Okay, there it is. Let's go for this now. Let's go for a Snowball just because it's getting so much value. And the Dark Goblin got a lot of value before it was Vines, which was really good. And getting through his defense in triple is going to be basically impossible. So is he going to go aggressive again here? He is. So let's go like this. And then when that jumps, let's try and sneakily... Okay, we're going to have to go for an Evo Snowball for sure here. Okay, very good. We clutched up getting the Mega Knight there. He's probably going to go with a Hog Rider, so let's go for this over to the side, so that if we go for a... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go for this here, and then I'm going to go for a Snowball, and hopefully that hits the Archers. Oh, we didn't get a hit. That's unfortunate. This is a fucking insane game for the first game. Okay, so he's going to go defensive. Let's go for another Dark Goblin that he'll probably Vines once he goes... Yep, with the Evo Mega Knight. Let's go for a Berserky here. Let's go for this so it doesn't... zap that down too quickly. Let's go for another Dark Goblin. And then let's go like this. And I'm thinking of maybe trying to save my... Okay, I'm not going to save my Evo Snowball. Let's just go for it here to play it safe. And then he's going to go for his Vines. And holy fucking shit, there's a lot going on right now. And we've actually got our Evo Mortar back in hand, so I'm going to play it. And I hope that we can get one hit on something, and we don't. Okay, at least the Dark Goblin's going crazy. Oh my god, that hog getting a hit is crazy. But I think we're going to be able to win this one just by getting a win, a sudden death win. We'll take that though, because my god, Mega Knight Valkyrie with vines as well was an insane matchup to get, but we win. But I was thinking about this, like, I wasn't leaving my apartment at all, really, in those days. The days that the 20-win challenge was happening, I had a weekend of not drinking alcohol and drinking water and just kind of doing a bunch of family-friendly practices. But then during the week, when I was doing the 20-win challenge, I found myself unhappy, and I didn't really know why. Turns out staring at a screen and not talking to anybody all day is a bad thing for you. But it really is, like, super... Okay, what? This is a really goofy, like, matchups we're getting. It turns out it's super important to talk to people. Turns out humans are actually social creatures. Literally sloth reaction timing on the Berserker there. It's alright, though. We might be able to activate King Tower if that mortar stays alive for the firecracker hit. I really hope it does, actually. Please. Oh my god, bro. Okay. And he's going to get poison damage. Okay, that was an annoying start, but we can just go with a snowball. Hopefully hit the fire spirit. Nice. And then we just go with this. But yeah, I found that, like, when I actually, after all that happened, after the 20-win challenge ended, and I actually went outside and started talking to people, I appreciated the social interaction so much. Humans are such social creatures. Like, I feel like that is like a really big way to not be unhappy and depressed and shit, is by just hanging out with people, like, or at least just talking to people, just fucking talking to people. Because my god, as much as I love to just coop up in my apartment all day and play Clash, I always find I get like miserable like pretty quickly if I do that. So yeah, I don't know why that's the case, but it's just some like natural shit. Anyway, we're on the Tower Expo finally. That feels good. That's gonna go for that, so let's stop that. Go for bats, go for a berserky there, and that's going to be tower down. Holy fucking smokes. But yeah, I was like wondering, like, why? I felt like I couldn't think of an answer. It was like nothing was exciting enough when I was like in my apartment all day. It's like I didn't want to do anything. Like I didn't even want to see people. It gets you in this mindset where you don't even want to see people. You don't want to do anything. But that is definitely the best thing for you, to see people. Just fucking go outside. Or I don't even know if it's like go outside, but just talk to people. You need that for some reason. At least I do. Anyway, he's going for a skeleton barrel. Back to more important things like Clash. Let's go with this and a defensive mortar, and we should be able to win this game, to be fair. Go with this, go with this. That's not actually going to tank for the mortar because it's too close. But Berserky's going to go crazy there. You can't mortar when there's a tower down, little bro. He's playing all his broken evos. Don't think it's going to work out for him. Holy fucking... E-Spirit went crazy there. Let's go like this, and when that poison expires, let's go for another Expo, and let's see if he's got anything. He's going to go Mortar. No, he's not. Alright. And I haven't actually used my Evo Snowball to, like, actually let something lock on this game yet. So I do want to do that if there's an opportunity in this next game. But yeah, I think that's an important thing. For me, I don't actually, like, because my job is YouTube, so I don't really like have co-workers or anything, so I spend a lot of time in my apartment, and yeah, it's great, man. It's really great until it's not great, and then you realize, wait, I actually need to talk to people. So yeah, if you want to be a YouTuber, keep that in mind. You're alone a lot of the time. Something I didn't foresee in my great wisdom and knowledge and massive brain. Alright, he's going with that in the back, so I'm going to go Mortar other lane and see what Luca Lamb's got. Okay, alright. Let's go with this. And, okay, we might get a little connection here. I will take that, but now we have to defend this and whatever else he's going to... Holy E-Spirit of Dreams. That's going to lock on as well. Go for a Berserky, and that's going to be a connection on the tower. And little bro's flexing the 20-win emote on the sidelines. Alright, we get it, man. Fuck. Oh, wait, that's not even the new... I can't even remember what the new 20-win looks like. Alright, I got the 20-win too, man. Look. Look, it's like the same emote. It's pretty much the same. Alright, well, I might cycle my mortar here. I've now cycled 2 mortars. God, look at what this game's becoming. Fucking... It's a joke. It's always been a joke, though, to be fair. Anyway, I'm going to go like this. Oh, he's just going to get the most valuable zap of all time. Kill it before he zaps. Okay, might go for an... Oh, wait, he already used his ability, so Dark Goblin's going to go crazy here. But yeah, I haven't been doing much yapping lately. I remember when I started this channel, people were like, why is Blood yapping? Just play the game. And then I started yapping. Eventually, people were like, started liking the yapping. It's funny that, especially with YouTube, like, people will say they don't like something. Oh, my holy lock-on. It's like... I think people are just resistant to change or what they like. Luckily, this channel was built on yapping. We built this channel on yap and roll. Anyway, we're going to be able to take the tower here, I think, if I go for an Evo Mortar. Let's see, is he going to go for a monk? Will he go for a monk? No, he will not. I think he's given up. Might go for an Expo on his base. And this is actually working really fucking well, I can't lie. I know as soon as I say that, I'm going to verse like recruits and it's going to be the worst thing ever and I'm going to crash out in this next game. But yeah, I remember like when I was sitting in my apartment and I was like, okay, like this is great. Like why is not everything great? Because I'm playing Clash, I'm doing YouTube. This is exactly what I want to do. Why am I not happy? Why do I feel like this like depressive feeling? It's so, I feel like it's the person who's always talking to people all the time. I always out there, I don't know, just talking to different types of people, socially interacting, is generally speaking going to be happier than the person that's in solitude all the time. But I think there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance, because even these people that are always out there drinking and just socializing all the time, they don't have any internal monologue. They just like might be using it as like a vice to escape problems or some shit. I don't know. Everything's way too deep. This is why Kenny Wenny came to the conclusion the other day that everything's just be a person that does things. That's my new mantra. Just be a person that does things rather than a person that doesn't do things. That's the way forwards, because there's no absolutes. There's no truths. Nothing is like, there's no rule book. There's no, you have to do this. It's just do things at least rather than don't do things. That's Kenny's secret. That's my secret cap. Anyway, I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go like this, and the bowler is going to ruin my life by hitting my tower with its insane splash damage. Don't hit my tower. Okay, very good. And so Kenny is a person that does things now. Okay, Cookie. Activating King Tower with your Evo Ghost. And you got... This actually is going to be the final boss, I can tell. He's got Bowler. He's got Evo Ghost. He's got his King Tower activated, which actually does nothing against me because I've got double buildings. But it is still annoying. And I have Evo Snowball now, which is really good. Mortar, please hit that. Meaning I don't have to defend. Very cool. All right. So getting... I'm going to go for an Expo. Fuck it. Single Elixir. He can't afford Bowler yet. Oh, fuck. Wait, he could afford... Oh, no, that's 4 Elixir. All right, let's go for... me. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going for an Evo Snowball. I'm doing it. This is the first time in the video where I'm going to go for an Evo Snowball. And I think this damage is absolutely crucial. Because I need that... Oh, fuck me in the ass. Alright, we're going to go like this. And I think the Royal Ghost is going to absolutely decimate me. I need the skeletons to go crazy. Let's go for a Berserky. And see if with the Evo Mortar is actually helping out a shit ton. And we actually somehow defend that. Holy fucking smokes. Alright, let's go for a Dark Goblin. Now this is where things get tricky. Because if I go Expo, he can just go Bowler. So I think he's got Lightning as well. So I'm going to go for a defensive Expo, and I hope that can help out. Pretty bad Goblin Hut. And I might go E-Spirit plus Bats on the... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright, this is going to be the worst thing ever. Alright, let's go like this, and see if we can kill the baby dragon. Evo, come on, kill it! That's actually clutch. That's going to pull it there. And... Oh, God. No! Okay, that was actually very clutch. I'm not going to lie. And then he's going to go for another one. Okay, we need to cycle to our Evo Snowball. Winning this game is going to be very tricky. Let's go for a dart. And then I think I'm going to go for... Let's go for this. The thing is, we don't have an Ice Golem. So we have to use our Berserky to kind of go crazy here. He's probably going to go for a Tornado. Yep. Evo Mortar is getting a bit of value, helping out against both there. And then let's just go for this. The good thing is Mortar doesn't hit back. So we actually get a pretty good defense against the E-Giant every time. Let's go for a Berserky. And he's probably going to try and snipe that with a Baby Dragon. Oh, God. Okay. Let's go with this. And I hope that... Oh my god, we get a mortar connection. That's huge. Let's go for this for the baby dragon. If we can just chip him down through like sneaky mortars like that, that will be fucking clutch. And just throwing snowballs at his tower. Let's throw it to get to our Evo snowball as well. Let's go for this. I don't want to take the baby dragon shot. And he's going to go for an E-giant at the bridge here. So now I'm going to go like this, this, and this. And let's see if the bats can get some value there. Okay, so he hits the mortar with the lightning, but at least the dark goblin doesn't die because of it. Now this dark goblin is just going to get so much value. And we are in triple. Because we're in triple, there's zero chance an Expo will ever lock on his tower. So I'm going to have to just hope I get some chip damage through mortar. And he's going to go for an E-giant here. I hope the Expo locks onto the bowler. Nice. If we can snipe that down, that's really clutch. And you know what? I think I'm going to go for the sneakiest, jammiest fucking mortar of all time here. And that should be a connection on the tower. Whoo! Okay, we're chipping him down. Except, let's go for another one. As long as we can defend this. Oh my god, that was a really good tornado. This is actually fuck. Bowler, E-giant, lightning. Let's go for a dart here. And then let's go for a snowball. And a mortar. Okay, he played his lightning not expecting a mortar in a weird place there. And mortar's going to lock onto the tower. And we actually win the game against E-giant lightning. Let's fucking go. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe. And we'll be back tomorrow with more daily content.